We start off with the TVR Tuscan S. Now, when this car first made it to Top Gear in 2002, it beat the speed camera record at over 170 miles per hour with its 4-litre straight six, producing 390 brake horsepower in a car that weighs just 1,100 kilograms. It would only do 60 in 3.9 seconds and proceed to a top speed of 195 miles per hour. This sort of figures makes this car the ideal contender for the job. This car, the Porsche 911 GT3, is the stripped out version of basically a simple Carrera 2, as it doesn't have a turbo, it doesn't have four-wheel drive, but is still very fast in its own right. At 381 brake horsepower from its 3.6 litre flat six, it can do 60 in 4.5 seconds and proceed to a top speed of 190. And those figures are impressive, especially without forced induction. The Lotus Esprit has been around for a while now. It started out in the 70s and ceased production in 2004. This one is the V8, and even with double the cylinders, it still maintains the two turbos like its predecessors, even if they didn't exactly have twin turbos. The result is 350 brake horsepower, and because it couldn't find the suitable gearbox for the job, it had to borrow a 5-speed transmission. Heaven knows why. The Ferrari 355 was one of the last Ferraris to ever feature the famous pop-up headlamps. It was also one of the best Ferraris of the 1990s. In fact, Jeremy Clarkson loved it so much he bought one. He had it for about 6 years until he sold it for an SL Merc. Yep. It still holds its right today as one of the great modern classics. The Chevrolet Corvette ZO6 is one of America's more serious attempts at producing a high-performance sports car, as well as maintaining the muscle car tag alongside the Dodge Viper. This car, with its 5.7 litre LS6 V8, is capable of 405 brake horsepower, and with a 0 to 60 time of 4 seconds, it was capable of outpacing even the Ferrari 360 and the Porsche 911 Turbo at that. Which does speak volumes, especially since it was one of General Motors' more serious designs, I think. The Aston Martin Vantage is easily the heaviest of the cars we've selected for our competition. At over 2 tons, it exceeds the weight barrier that you would not want it to. But with 600 brake horsepower, it still becomes competitive. And with a 0 to 60 time of 3.9 seconds and a top speed of 200, well, you've really got to have your wits about you when you're competing against it. And they're off! As it turns out, the Corvette does seem to be struggling. The Porsche and the TVR, though, are really fighting for it. So the Porsche 911 GT3. Not the fastest of the modern classic supercars, but thanks to its power to weight ratio and its rear engine layout, the fastest accelerating. And that concludes it for this video. So hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I've enjoyed making it. Like and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.